All right, Saturday, here we go. In this fancy facility, we're going to be getting two 40 amp feeds out of this panel. There's another panel over there that we're going to be grabbing a 40-inch feed out of, which is here. It's all temporary, so it's going to just be MC cable up and over. And inside this room, they're going to be getting 3 pull-out disconnects, just temporary, with SJO cords coming off of them. Eamon Demon meters, which are coming in later on this week. Basically, this place has 500 units that they need to fix that went out incorrectly, so they're going to be troubleshooting them with these disconnects after they rewire them. And they're going to be monitoring the power usage. So we're going to get everything built today, come back later in the week for the Eamon Demons. Here we go. All right, today's project all finished up. I even did the safety thing today, huh? There's going to be a couple of people in the comments that get hard-ons from that. We got the MC cable down to the panel. This is only temporary, that's why it's MC, but I'm feeling it might end up more permanent. So I did a couple half-inch strut clips to secure it. We're into the panel, temp power, temp pounder, 2-pole 40, and it just wraps around with some beam clamps and some zip ties over here. I pulled 2 breakers from that panel we just looked at. I ran another MC cable over here to this panel so I could pull another 40 amp. I didn't want all 120 amps coming from one panel. Temp power, same thing. Connector, strut clip. The reason I didn't want these all from one panel is these are all going to be used at the same time. They have 500 units that are getting rewired that they're going to be testing. They're 27 kW units. They take 3 40 amp feeds all at once when it's full throttle. That's about 112.5 amps, I believe, if you do Ohm's law, you know, the whole theory thing out. So I pulled 80 amps from one panel, 40 from another. These panels aren't really being used very much over here. This is a kind of an older facility. It doesn't use this area. This is what we got inside here. Here's the 3 disconnects for them right here. This is what they wanted to do. It's 3 pull-out disconnects with some SJO cord. We got the strain relief. It came in the side with the 90. Everything's labeled. They're basically going to place the piece of equipment right here. They're going to hook up the 3 feeds to it, do the pull-out disconnects, then step over to that room where they're going to have a remote cable that comes in and turns the piece of equipment on after they're out of this area and does what it needs to do. So wrapped up, done. See you later. I'm going to throw a couple of zip ties on these for now until they get locks on them. Everyone have a good Memorial Day weekend. Let's get out of here.